Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Hey guys, welcome in this week to Tuesday Night Live. Hope you've had a great week so far and hope you're enjoying the Aren't You Glad It's Christmas series. It's happening every day during the week, Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time. If you're new to our show tonight,
The Tonight Show.
be sure to click that red button and subscribe and hit that thumbs up and let us know you're enjoying what you're seeing. We're excited for you to be with us tonight. Hope you have a great time and get some cool things that you'll see. The things that we show in the video you can purchase if you desire to at our online store at www.MaymayMadeIt.com. Right after this show, we'll have a second show that we call the Crafter After Show. And in the Crafter After Show, we talk about whatever we want to talk about. Most time it's still on the crafty side. But we hope that you'll stick around for both shows tonight and we'll have a great time together. My man, what you got going on tonight?
Tonight in the after show, they were going to answer the question, were you not at the meeting?
Yes, we are.
Everybody's been wanting to hear that story, so tonight in the
Probably
after
don't
show,
do
you get
that.
to hear that. How many of you, tell me in the chat, how many of you have been able to make it to any of our 2 o'clock live shows, our Christmas series we're doing, Aren't You Glad It's Christmas? Let me know. And if you haven't made it live, let me know if you watched the replay. So say live or replay. Let me know if you've been seeing it. We're loving that little series because we're able to do 2 or 3 little quick crafts in the hour, and we're really loving that. So you may see that format continue in our Thursday lives as we move into 2023. Shannon and I just really like picking a theme and running with it. So you may see us kind of do that. It's kind of fun.
Cool.
So tonight, though, here's what I want to do. I want to answer the age-old question, what do we do with all that ephemera? Okay? And what is ephemera? I should have said that. What is ephemera? Ephemera is not just what Echo Park titles ephemera. Like we all know about these packs of ephemera. A lot of us know about them. Not everybody does. But ephemera is anything that embellishes your work. So torn paper can be considered ephemera. Tim Holtz loves a lot of ephemera. Like a lot of the stuff he uses, all of his like extra pieces is all ephemera. Graphic 45 is big on ephemera, metal pieces and things like that. What we're going to talk about tonight are these little packs because we got a lot of these right at the end of the year. And Vince was able to put them on a really good price for you guys too. So you bought a lot of them. And I want to show you how I like to use them so that when you get them at home, they'll make sense. Because I know a lot of you picked them up. Now, I also want to tell you, let me grab them. Where did I put them? Hang on just a second. Taylor told me, by the way, the reason the scene looks different tonight is because Shannon's out. Noah's birthday's tonight. And she's actually having dinner with him tonight for his birthday. So the scene looks different. We didn't do a face scene because I don't have a switcher tonight. It's just me, okay? So these are the packs we have in stock. I wanted to show you this. We don't have, I have a stack that we don't have in stock because you guys bought them. But here's what we have. So we have one called All Girl. We're actually using the All Boy tonight. It is also in stock. We have a little bit, no, not this one. We have more of this one. It's called Snow Much Fun. We have only a few of the Gather at Home, which are gorgeous, and we have a few of the Craft and Create. Now, we'll be getting more of these, I think, because I think when you see this, you're going to be like, yeah, that's something, that's up my alley. All right, let me show you how I'm prepping. I made a plain folio. I mean plain, okay? Here's what I did. I want to show you exactly how I chose this folio. Where's my paper pack? Here it is. I took this ephemera. Now, the ephemera I'm using, this guy right here, has a title, and it goes with an Echo Park title, okay, or a Cartabella, depending on which one you got. This is Echo Park. But here's what I did. I didn't want to use a title, a paper pack title. I want to show you how to do it without having to have the coordinating paper pack, okay? So I went into my stash, and you guys know I make Vince keep this all the time. Now, I think it sold pretty low during the sale. Y'all bought everything in the sale, okay? But I keep every single one of these. This is the Autumn Gingham collection. I don't really care the title. It doesn't matter to me. Some of them are Christmas, autumn, spring. There's a third one, winter, I think.
Yeah, there's spring, summer, fall, and winter.
And the thing about it is, I don't really care because there's nothing on here that denotes that season except color. So what I did was, you see the back of this little ephemera box or little pack? I took it to my paper pack and I held it like this and went, oh, that matches. So you see what it just matches, okay? And I'll show you what doesn't match so you can see how this works. So let's take this one. This one almost kind of does. Probably would look better with the spring pack, right? But you can use this with any paper. You could have just solid color paper, whatever you have in your stash. And let me show you my folio. Now, if you want to make a folio like this, I have a video. We have several videos where we make folios. This one is one of our very simple first ones. This is a 3-page, 8.5 by 11 folio. It takes 3 pieces of 8.5 by 11, and this guy can be made. Matter of fact, I made this after the 2 o'clock live show. I made this, stamping and all, and was done by 4:15. So in about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes, I planned it and put it all together. So now we're going to look at ephemera and see how we can use it. Okay, so let's pull this guy out. Let's open this up and see what we're working with. Now, you don't have to just use ephemera. You can look at stickers and do kind of the same thing I'm doing. We kind of lean into stickers a lot. But I want to do this, and I want to show you something else. Let me show you this. So in my newfound quilting world, let me show you this. They have these things called design boards. Well, guess what? We do too. It's called our scoreboard because it's a plain board, right? So what they do in the quilting world is they will lay fabric pieces out onto their design board where they can pick it up and move it and bring it back and forth. And that's what we're going to do with our scoreboard. You can do this with anything you have, but I'm going to do it with my scoreboard because look how cool this is. I can lay all of these. Typically, in the past, I would just like wad these things up on my desk and be having to, what is that? And have to go through them and pull them out and pull them out. I don't want to do that tonight. I want to be able to see everything at a glance. So isn't this a good idea, right? Isn't it crazy how just simple ideas, just you're like, what? Why have I not thought of that before now? But it happens. But that's the beauty of kind of looking at other creators or other ways people create. It gives you some ideas. All right, so I'm going to lay that one sideways. I'm going to get them all on here. I'm going to do my best to get them all on here so I can see them and know what I'm working with. Although you guys can see them, I don't know what's going on. There's that one. And then look, this little guy says boys. It's B-O-Y, and then there's an S, so I know that little banner says that, so I can sit it down here. And then this is a little star. So isn't that cool how we can just see everything right here, and then we can just move it off to the side as we're working? All right, here's what I want to do.
Zoom out just a little
Am
bit.
I too close?
You cannot see your whole scoreboard, so I don't know if that was the
Did I
objective.
zoom? I have such a delay. Let me see. That's about what I can do. Okay. So as always, what's the most important thing to do on a folio? Vinny, do you know what the most important thing to do on a folio is when it's time to decorate?
No, I really don't.
You probably never heard me say it. The most important thing to do is the cover, or at least set aside what you want to use on the cover. Okay? You don't have to plan it now. You just need to look at this and go, you know, I really think I love this for the cover. It's big, and see how cute that is? It kind of takes up the whole cover. Not the whole cover, but it gives me a lot to work with. And this is You Are Our Greatest Adventure. How perfect is this for a little boy album? And this is all little boy stuff that I have here. And because I took that off of here, I'm going to move these things up here so I can see them even better, so nothing gets lost. Okay? And then I'm going to look at other things. Is there something else I want to add on here? I like 100% boy. I think this is a really cute little piece. And look, if you can't pick it up, quick stick it. I'm not going to make everything sling everywhere.
Fails, quick stick it.
Quick stick it. So look, 100% boy would be cute here. We always like to run something down the side a little bit. These little dinosaurs are really cute for right over here in some way. What else? I really don't like to put too many words competing on the cover. That's just how I am. But I also like this little guy. Look how cute that little bullseye is. Anything else I want to grab here? Maybe that little star. I don't know. I think that's enough for here. So I'm not going to put this on yet, okay? I'm going to move this aside like so. You know, Shannon might like this for Noah's birthday. I don't know. We didn't talk about that. That might be a cute thing. All right, then I'm going to go to the inside. Now, I'm just going to go to this first section right here, okay? Matter of fact, let me lift this up. I'm going to lay this down like this so I can get it in the camera. I'm going to go right here. Now, I made this for 4x6 photos, so that doesn't leave me a whole lot of space around, and that's a blessing and a curse, okay? It's a blessing because I only have to decorate these little corners around the photo. The reason it's a curse is if you have a lot of ephemera you're wanting to use, you need to think of another way to do that, okay? You could use smaller photos or what have you, but 4x6s are my favorite. Because, and I'm a convert to 4x6. I didn't always love 4x6. Wasn't my thing. I always liked printing out little tiny ones and putting them wherever. But the reason I like the 4x6s now is because I love using a photo service where I can just send my pictures in and have them printed for me because that's so quick and easy. Plus, we do that here in our town at Walgreens. And literally, we had, where are my pictures? I had a stack of pictures. You see them laying here? That I just got printed at Walgreens. I've moved them somewhere. But I had a stack of pictures done from our Craft Acropolis because we're doing a project for with those. And or from our holiday, what was the Christmas one? Christmas in the Crafting in the Country. I had a stack of those done. And Taylor sent them over and they were ready in 15 minutes. Like sometimes it can be that fast. So I like using that. So now we're going to work in this corner right here. Okay, so now I'm just going to look. This is really cute, right? It takes up a little bit of space for me. So I'm not going to put that one there. Let's see what else. You are my favorite person ever is really cute. Look at that. Oh, I like that right there. That's very cute. And then how about, what else do I want to put here? This is do y'all do this too? You just sit here and stare? I just sit here and stare. Sometimes, but that's how it works. Let's put this here because it kind of is the same little shape. And this is a cute place to write a little note or something. Now let's talk about how we put it on. This matters, okay? Tonight, I'm going to do something I don't really do a lot, but I want to show you this, okay? I'm going to pop these guys up a little bit, okay? I typically don't do that because it makes thickness. It makes, it feels, what's the word? It gets a little thick, a little tight, but I want to show you how it works, okay? So I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do, you see where the photo is, right? This is the section I can adhere down. I need to leave this open for the photo. So I'm going to slide this guy over. And here's what I like to do. I take my hand and I put it where I don't need adhesive. Do you see that? I do not want adhesive here, okay? I want to turn this over and this is where I want adhesive. So I'm going to lay this down here now that I've shown myself where to go. And I'm going to put adhesive on those sides. While I'm doing this, if you see any questions, I think they're talking and I've been talking a lot, so they may have questions.
We're just talking back and forth.
Okay. I cleaned my scissors today.
Good job.
A lot of people were like, how do you clean them? Because they were so bad. I cleaned them today and I just used hand sanitizer and I just soaked it on there for a second and then I just wiped it away. Depth, that's a good word. It adds depth. And sometimes you don't want to do that because sometimes your folio can't handle it. And this one might not like how much I'm going to add. We'll see when we're done. And I say that because let me do it so you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. Let me mess up so you don't have to. All right, I'm going to pull this off. And look how quickly this sets the page. Just boom, like so cute. And now what we have here when we put a photo in is space for that photo to go. And you don't have to peel anything off or anything like that. It's all ready for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my other little piece that I didn't use there. And I'm just going to put that one here. And a bulk, that's the other word, thank y'all. I'm not going to stress too much about how much I'm putting down. There we go. Now any picture can go right behind here. See that? And let's look at the kind of bulk that added. So I'm going to close this down and we're still golden. See that? Because we do have a magnet in. Did somebody ask if I had a magnet? I do have a magnet in there. Or was somebody asking if I had to do a magnet implant? I did have to do a magnet implant. I will be honest with you and tell you that. There were magnet implants done today. At least one. All right, so now let's look at this page. So we're working with this red. I would really like to see the navy here. I think the navy would be really pretty. How about your jawsome? And then no one, what does it say? No one is you, and that's your superpower. I like those mixed together. You're jawsome. And I think I'll put this underneath. And that's another thing I like to decide is what's going on top, what's going on bottom. Because I'm going to stick down bottom first. Now I want to show you this. This little guy here is not in the way at all. I'm going to stick him straight down. There's no reason to pop him up. He is not in the way. So I'm just going to take some glue and put it on the back of him. He won't be overlapping the photo at all. He's perfect. So I'm just going to place him right out here. And I'm going to put it right to the edge of the photo, even though I have mats. Did you guys notice I have mats? I don't do that often. But I did for y'all tonight. I did mats. I rarely do. I rarely do. All right, put my hands where I don't want sticky. Turn this over, and now I know I want it right here. And another thing I recommend is foam squares. I don't love, when I'm doing this much of a project, I don't love cutting this much foam. I love a good pack of foam squares. I'm a foam square fan.
Well, and they just are, because they're so small, they're easy to deal with.
Put them anywhere, tuck them here.
All the trimming that you're having to do tonight with this.
I love them. All right, flip this guy over, and we're going to place him down. And now nothing gets in the way of my photo. Isn't that cool? Matter of fact, my photo will go right there. Nothing's in the way. And then we have a little decoration. Now, I'm going to go through and just do a little bit of this everywhere. Right now, we're going to ignore this one for a minute. We're going to come back to it. But we're going to go to all our big pages. Like this is a big page. The reason I want to do this is because I want to get all my pieces in place, and then I can come back and do extra cutesies here and there. How about, oh, this is cute. You make my heart race. I might even do it that way. Let's see if there's anything I can add to it. I think I saw start your engines. That's a cute one. We could do start your engines up here. Over the top. You make my heart race can go down here. And let's see. This one says, sometimes being a brother is better than being a superhero. Make sure you read. This is something I want to caution you guys on, because I'm real bad about this. Make sure you read all the ephemera, because if you're given this, like if I was giving this to Noah, he doesn't have a brother. So that would not be a good one for him, right? So make sure you read that. I'm real bad about that. Sometimes I'll just be like, oh yeah, it works. Well, no, it doesn't always work. Sometimes it's not appropriate, so be sure you do that. All right, I'm going to put this one down with just a little piece of foam right there. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to put foam at the top of it. But you see how quick this is, right? This is why these make great presents. You could literally, if you have a pack of ephemera in your stash and you need a present in an hour and a half, even if I took my time and I did this one from start to finish. I hadn't pre-planned it at all when I started making this folio. So an hour and a half, easy, you can get this made. You could even put the pictures in it really fast. All right, so I popped both of those up a little bit. So now my photo will fit underneath there and will also fit underneath here. Cute, right? All right, then, oh, you thought, that's smart. Yeah, she thought that the place photo here was a QR code. It kind of does look like one. All right, so we've got this one we need to do. See if I can put him underneath so y'all can see me do that one. I really love this little banner. I want to find a place to use it. It might end up going like to the front or something. Also, this green really looks cute in this dino, in the little dinosaur situation. That's really cute. This little house is really cute on the green. Superhero. What else do we got here? There's no rules. Let's move some of these up so y'all can see them too. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Here comes trouble. That's cute with the dinosaur. Here comes trouble. That's so cute. Also, you could go away from these colors and look at this with the blue. This little superhero right here is really cute. I almost said super cute, the little superhero. Look, there are no rules. Or how about this one? Adventure awaits. That's a cute one too. You do adventure awaits down here. Okay. I kind of like that. And I might even like this star up here. Actually, we'll come back to that because I've got an idea for that too. Is this what I want to use? Oh, this will be cute up there. Okay, look. Never be afraid to edit your ephemera, right? Watch this. Take this little guy, add a little glue to the top. And I'm going to use this word that says amazing and stick it down there. And just kind of see how that lays. A little bit straighter because I want it to stay on. There we go. So that guy can live there and he can live here. So more foam.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That's what we're doing. Beaming up Scotty. This guy's going to go down here. And I love when they overlap the photo. I think that looks so thoughtful, like you planned this out, when really you're just avoiding an area. You know what I'm saying? You're just making sure you don't get into the wrong spot. So let's see. Where does this go? This goes to the top up here. So that one's a little bit big. And you don't really have to worry about the part that's not stuck down. I don't know if you're like worrying about that, but you don't really have to worry about the part that's not stuck down because it's not going to go anywhere. This book is going to close every time, and it's going to hold everything in place when you close it. So like this little piece that's flapping, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Okay, now then, I'm going to move this out of the way for a minute. So now look, we're working with these pages. We're working with this page. We've got this little page done. Now let me tell you why I was going to wait here. Okay, I want to show you this. I thought I cut a piece, but I guess here's a piece. We'll use this. This is a pocket, but you see what I did? I put a photo mat on it so we could have more. Does that make sense? So I have this little pocket here, but also a photo mat. So what I have to pay attention to here is I've got to either decorate here or down the side or underneath here. Does that make sense? You just got to pay attention to where things are going to go. So let's see. This is really cute.
And that still just depends on what your eye sees, right?
Yes.
What you like or...
Yeah, but the thing, you do have to make sure that you don't glue something shut. That's one thing you do have to, if you made a pocket, don't glue your pocket shut.
Dwayne wants to know if you started smoking.
No.
I don't really know why he's asking that, but...
No. Okay. I got dots everywhere. All right, so here we go. I really like this little guy right here. I think it's cute. I think it's a little plain up top. Let's see what we can put up there. Oh, boy, it would be cute right here because that's cute and it fits in there really cute. So cute, so cute. And I'll tell y'all something. Oh, look at my glue. It's seeping. Do you know why? I refilled it, and I always do that. I made it too tight. We're going to clean that up.
For those of you asking about Picture Perfect, it should be back in stock next week. It is currently on order and should be shipping out to us first part of next week.
Let me clean this glue off. I loaded it up.
They said you asked because you were coughing.
Oh. It's just my habit of talking.
Sometimes when you talk, you do get a
I
cough.
have been talking all day.
Have you got a drink?
Yeah, I do.
You need me to go get you a refill?
No, I got water. I just got it while ago. I've been talking all day. What y'all don't realize is I talk with a lot of folks all day long. I got off my live show. I guess they don't realize. I got off the live show. Well, this morning, who were we with this morning? I don't remember. Bunch of people. We're with people today. Then I get off my live show this afternoon, and then I get on the phone because I have a meeting tomorrow. So we started doing prep work for that meeting. So I talked for an hour on that phone call, and then I came back and I'm talking to you guys. So that's about. By the time it's over with, I will talk for 4 straight hours, and then in the morning I have a meeting, so I'll talk again for another 2 hours before I come in and do a 2 o'clock. I do a lot of talking. Maybe that's what I should do. Keep my mouth shut. All right, I did it again. I felt myself shut that too tight. I'm going to shut it about just till it's shut. There we go. All right, so let's put a little down here. A little bit down here. And you wouldn't mind if I talk a little less.
That's not true.
When I don't talk, he worries.
That's right. When you're not talking, it's a bad sign. That means I did something wrong.
It doesn't mean that.
Or something ain't right.
It doesn't mean that. Oh. All right, so I got foam fingers. Oh, I can't say it. Our buddy Dave used to do that so good. Remember?
Foam fingers?
Foam fingers. That's what I got. Look how cute. So easy. All right, and that's all to one side, like I said, on purpose. Because also remember, whatever you put inside here can also be decoration. Okay?
Sherry, what happens when we go home if she puts her pajamas on?
We're going to tell this?
And then she gets on
We're
the
going to
couch
tell this.
And she becomes one of you. She watches YouTube.
Watch YouTube for the rest of the night. Or Netflix.
Till she
It
falls
depends.
asleep.
It depends on what I'm watching.
And then I wake her up when I'm ready to go to bed. And we go to bed.
I like that little guy right there.
And then she watches stuff on her phone because now I've woke her up.
I try not to. I try to go to sleep. I really do. I do not enjoy not being able to sleep, but I'm not a sleeper. I sleep on the couch. That's where I get my sleeping done. And then after that, you can forget it. When he wakes me up to go to bed, and even so much that I thought last night, I'm going to start just going to bed instead of going to sleep on the couch. But I fall asleep watching YouTube. Y'all do too. Y'all know we're all the same people. Fall asleep watching
YouTube. How many
YouTube.
times people have said they fall asleep listening to you talk.
And I fall asleep watching YouTube too, so. All right. I really like that there's no rules, but we might use that on the front. That's kind of cute, but you'll never see it all because of where it's at. It is cute right here. Follow your arrow. It's also cute right there. It actually could work right here, you guys. Kind of. I don't really want it to work right there. I'd rather it work right here. Let's put it there.
She talks in her sleep too much, Dwayne.
Do I?
She might tell some secrets she don't want to tell.
Do I talk in my sleep?
I've never heard you talk in your sleep.
What is that song? Secrets that...
I hear the secrets that you...
Yeah, that one. When you're talking... If I did, it would be business plans or... Think about it. It would be some great... Or bed bugs. I had a nightmare about bed bugs last night. What in the world? I mean an absolute nightmare about them. Okay. Like, woke up and went, gross, I'm never going to sleep in this bed again. And we don't have bed bugs. I don't know where it came from. All right, so let's close it up, see what we're looking like. Oh, we're good. Look. Very little thickness added there. Really good.
It's kind of surprising, too, considering how much, Scotty you used.
And one thing about Scotty, too, is it will, like, if you need to press it, it will press over time, too.
I don't understand sometimes, but this is what April said. Maymay, I've been enjoying watching you so much since I have a tooth infection. It kind of gives me a little bit of comfort.
I'm sorry you have a tooth infection. I really am. There's nothing worse. I think I like this down here, maybe. All right, I'm going to leave that there for a minute. And then if we did this number and we did this number to do that little side, what else have we got here? We got this little frame, which might be cute layered under here in some way, if we can do that. I like layering. He blends in a little bit much. I still like this. And I still like the dinos. I think they're super cute. Let's see. Do y'all see what time it is? We've only been doing this for 30 minutes. Not even quite 30 minutes.
Susan is looking for a stamp set. She said, what happened to the tag it stamp that was funny and the stamp set with the long bow tie? Neither are listed on the website.
Anything, let me tell you what we did. During the sale, we found a new feature that we could use on our website that we are using that we love, okay? It will, if something is sold out, instead of showing you sold out or coming soon, it hides that product until it's back. And the reason we did that is because so many of you, well, here's the problem. On our website, whenever something's popular, it's the first thing that shows up. But the problem is when something's popular, it's typically sold out. So it ends up that when you open our website, it looks like everything's gone. And that comment was made several times during the sale. That's why we did those live showing y'all what was available. And so we didn't want that to be the case anymore. So what we've done is that the only stamp sets that won't come back when they're sold out is going to be vaulted sets. We might bring them back later, but right now that's how we're doing it. So we can, especially till we get the sale caught up, which I think they're really close.
I think so too.
I think today was supposed to be the day they would be caught up, but Jasmine was out sick today, so I'm not sure how far they got. But I think they will be really close, and then we'll reevaluate that. I also have to tell y'all something. You're all going to be sad about this, but I'm going to tell you right now. Do you want to tell them the sad news we got? It's wonderful news. It's wonderful news
for our family, but it's bad news for us here.
Yes, it is good news for the family.
Our sweet Taylor got a new job. So she will be leaving us to go into a job that's actually in her
degree field.
In her degree field. So we're very excited for her, but very sad that she'll be leaving us. So her last day will be Friday the 16th. So.
But you guys should be used to this because this is like the third time she's left us.
We're trying to decide we're going to have another going away party.
She laughed. She said, we have our work Christmas party planned for the 16th. And she said, so I start there on the 19th, which means my last day there will be the 16th. And she said, so I assume that'll be my going away party. It's so funny. And when she told me, I said, I'm not having another going away party for you. So funny. But we're excited for her. So I don't want anybody to think, it's not bad news. It's really good news. We're excited for her. I'm trying to decide what I want to put in that corner, if anything. I'm trying to see. Everything feels a little redundant. This is really cute. I really like that. I like how it looks. So, and I told Tamitha today, you know, until she moves here, we'll just have to find somebody to fill in till we get Tamitha here, right? So, the sale's not still going on. At this point, it couldn't. We literally have nothing left.
It feels that way.
It does feel like it.
There's still a bunch
There's
of stuff in that
left.
warehouse, but
There's stuff left, but okay. So look, that's 30 minutes. Let me show you how much ephemera we ended up having left. I'm gonna move everything where you can see it real easy, and it's really not left. I could still add more, and I could put these in. So from that little pack, here's what I haven't used yet. Okay. And the reason I say yet is, let me remind you of this. First off, there's all this section that I can put something. Secondly, inside of here, I like to make those little booklets, you know, and put some more photo mats on. So you could use these on your little booklets that slide in and out. And remember this, when you're putting them into pockets, you don't have to use foam to pop them up. You can just glue them so that they don't glue all the way around. So instead of using foam where I did here, just use glue and let it be flat for what goes in here, okay? So that's where I'm going to stop for now. But this is also where you take your fun things. Where'd my little, did I drop it? I have a little star. Oh no, I put it here for tomorrow because it's for, we're using it. This has been getting the most use this over Christmas.
Yeah,
We've been using this little star punch. But I was thinking this would be cute because of that star to go in and like punch some stars. I'll show you. This is some of the scrap from when I was punching, not punching, when I was cutting out the pages. This is some of the scrap. So I thought this would be cute if you went in and punched some little stars out of this and tucked them in and out. Like I'll show you, like, let's do this little green one. Do a little green star, and then I can come right up here and like tuck it under if I wanted to, or I could lay it over. I could pop that up, and I thought it'd be cute to kind of carry the stars around. You could also put some bling in there if you so desired. You could put some border punch situations in there. So many things that you can do. And I'm pretty happy considering, let me show you. This little pack came with 33 pieces. And we had, this one doesn't count because it says brother. And so I didn't put that one in there. But let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to call this 7 because it's the boy, you know, all the word. And then 8 pieces that we haven't put in yet. Totally could put these in. So you can do an entire folio quickly using these ephemera packs, and that's what I love about them. And so I think we're going to keep them in stock even when we don't have the paper that goes with them, because I'm not as picky about that. Sometimes, in my opinion, and y'all don't have to agree, but sometimes I think it can get too busy when you use too many patterns behind. So you could mix these in lots of different ways. Also, remember this, we were showing you in our 2 o'clock shows through Christmas, we're showing you how you can use those scraps up. It's amazing how we use all these scraps. It's amazing. I don't mind scraps. Some people do, but I use them. I go to them first. All right, any questions about the folio? I did see somebody ask which folio I did. This is the 3-page wonder. I think we call this one the 3-page wonder. This is the one that uses 3 pieces of 8.5 by 11. So let's open this guy up and look at him. So you open the front, and there's that little section. Open the flap. Look how cute. It's very simple, but very cute. And I'll be honest with you, if you're giving this as a gift, simplicity is better. You need to hear me on this. A lot of times when we give somebody one of these that's just loaded up with pulls and flips and all this, it overwhelms them to the point that they don't really know how to put everything in it and how to use it. So the first couple ones you give them, make them simple so they can go, oh, I get it. I put a photo here, or I have journaling spots, or what have you. I think it's a cute one. So what do you think?
I'm liking it.
I like the ephemera packs. I think they're really good. And I think this is a great way to use them up. There's the link to the 3-page wonder folio. You will, if I'm going to just tell you, everybody here can tell you, if you make one of these, you won't be able to stop. They're like Lay's potato chips. You're just going to have one, you make one after another.
Eat just one.
You can't make just one. You just cannot. Also, I'll show you this. Y'all know I always do, oh look, I don't decorate the back cover. I'm not a fan of it. I like it to be clean and neat. You do you. I don't have any issues with how people do things. I don't do it because this guy's either going to lay on its backside or going to be pushed in and out. It's bad enough I'm doing the front. I just don't. And I also don't like to waste. I would prefer, and you may not, I would prefer to keep this in my stash to use later than to just stick it on the back of the album just to get rid of it. So that's just how I am. But you do you. You can totally put something on the back. People do all the time. All the time. I'm going to tell y'all something. Terrence says he has so many. I wish, I really do, today, when I had to put this together, it doesn't take, it's minutes to put this together. But I was thinking to myself, I need to just take an entire 8.5 by 11 paper pack, a white one and a craft one and a black one, and I need to just make as many of these as I can out of those colors, put them in a box, and then when I need a folio, pull it out and decorate it. That, I need to do that for me, because we make a lot of folios. And I just think that'd be cool. Like I'll show you. Like if I took, because I love craft black and white. Those are my favorites. I use those all the time. So let's say I took this. You can tell me. You can do the math for me. Let's say I took this whole piece. It's 25 sheets. This whole pack, and I need 3 per folio. How many folios can I make?
3 sheets per folio. There's 25 sheets, so you can make 8.
8 from here, and have them on my shelf for when I need them. That's awesome. Jet needs one for his baseball stuff. We'll see if we can find a baseball ephemera and I can hook him one up. Yeah, it's too cute. It's too cute for just saving. And they're so little, they're easy to hold on to, and you don't need a whole bunch. Your family looks for Hallmark on the back. Not on this one, but you can stamp your stamp on there. Tamitha, Stacey, she just linked it, but she can do it again real quick. And then we're going to head into the after show where we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. So I'm going to let her link that real quick. And also the after show. Yeah, I do have some holders. I have made at least 2 holders. Is that right? Or I have 2 videos making the holder.
Chipboard would be too thick.
I wouldn't use chipboard for this design. This design does not really lean itself to that. But I'm going to tell you something. If you've never made one, I had a subscriber visiting. I don't remember who it was. It's been a long time ago. And I handed her one of these to look at. She said, I've been hearing about the folios. Let me see. And I handed her one. And she said, do you have the board you used to make this? And I said, it's not board. It's cardstock. It's amazing how this feels. Like, listen. Like, this really thickens up and really becomes very meaty. And it's not flimsy. I've even we did a folio swap back in the summer, and everybody just used cardstock, and none of them were flimsy. What did Terrence say? Terrence said, that's why I have so many finished LO. I make blanks and get paper, so I made blanks, then you got new paper, so I had to buy them, LOL. I think it's perfect. I think make blanks, put them up, and you're ready. Just like Wayne just said, I need one for Jet. If I had them put up, I'd grab one and I could decorate one in an hour. I'm telling you, they take no time, and they are the greatest gift. They are the greatest gift.
Mighty cool.
Yeah, was this one 80 pound? What was this paper? I put it up. This is my favorite. This one, the 80 pound cover, pay attention to that. It's cover. It's cover. My other favorite is the Grocer's Craft, which I think we have it in 12 by 12, wouldn't we? We have it in both, don't we? We got it in both sizes. This one's beach sand, also 80 pound cover. Also, the linen, whenever we can get that back, I don't know when that's going to be, but whenever we can get the linen back in stock from Cartabella Echo Park.
Cartabella, I believe.
The Cartabella linen paper is absolutely gorgeous to do this, but it's all 12 by 12. All right, you guys, there's the link to folios, all that good stuff. There's a link to the after show. We're going to head out, and we'll see you at the after show. Don't miss the after show. It's a lot of fun. I've got some stuff to show you that's been sent in for Christmas, and we're going to tell you the story of, weren't you at the meeting? Because it's hilarious. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye now.
Bye, guys.